Kia ora, I'm Erin J. Doyle. Welcome to my channel. I promised in my last video that in this video I would make my NaNoWriMo announcement, and I have decided what I'm going to do, and I'm quite tense and nervous about it, but I've decided. So, this is very much a Nano Rebel situation, and that's fine. I think it's important to remember that it's novel writing month, not write 50,000 words in 30 days month, or finish writing a novel month, or start writing a novel month. It's just novel writing. That doesn't imply any degree of starting, finishing. It doesn't imply a word count goal. It's just doing the thing. So I'm going to do the thing. What I'm going to do for Nano this year is complete my Camino story. I say that and I immediately get like, oh god, can I? So my Camino story is written, but I've been kind of doing developmental edits and a little bit of line editing for quite a while. And what's happened is that I've got up to a certain chapter and then my progress has stalled really dramatically. That's why over the last few weeks there have been a lot of videos that have nothing to do with the Camino story. I've been planning an entirely different series so that I didn't have to keep working on the Camino story. Not that this was deliberate, but I've realised that that's what I was doing because I've done it before. I've written the story very carefully, put in all the effort, got up to the specific chapter, and then gone back to the beginning without finishing. Got back up to that chapter and then written a really rushed ending and then gone back to the beginning. And this time I've got up to that chapter and I've just stopped. And it's because the very next chapter is almost 100% true. It still has a fictional character who interacts with fictional characters, but what happens to the main character, how she responds, the conversations that she has with people and the things that people do, I was going to say to her, the interactions she has, they are all real. I have 3 older siblings. My main character is an only child, so some of the conversations that I had with family have been taken and given to fictional strangers or fictional aunties and uncles, but the conversations are real. Some of them are direct transcripts of text messages that I was exchanging with loved ones at the time. And even thinking about it, I can feel myself like, perhaps I should cry. No. What's happening is that I get up to this chapter and either I run away or I start working on it, and the tears and the snot and the wallowing, and that makes me either run away or rush or slow down to a really painful crawl because I make a little bit of progress and then I have to go through 8 tissues because I've managed to upset myself. So what I need to do is edit the last, I want to say 5 chapters of the book, and it'll be done. But to get through those 5 chapters, I think I need some structure, I need a motivator, and I think that's where Nano can be helpful. I'm not going to set any kind of goal around word count or time spent, I'm just going to finish, whatever that may mean. The way that I'm going to use Nano to help me do this is obviously I'm going to state a goal on the internet and then I'm going to try desperately not to be embarrassed and have to admit failure on the internet, but I'm going to participate in whatever word sprint or other writing events that I can. keeping in mind that I'm in the southern hemisphere and those events are few and far between, but they do tend to increase during Nano. And I'm going to vlog. The reason I want to vlog it is because if I have to record a video and edit it and upload it, then I don't have time to get caught up in self-pity or regret or whatever other emotions may be relevant. I have to just do some work, calm down, tidy myself up, and think about what I have achieved, what I have to do next, think coherently rather than emotionally, and make a video about it. I think this will stop me wallowing and hopefully help me to be a bit more critical about what I'm doing, because I have to be articulate when I'm talking to you about it. I can't just sit here for 5 minutes going through tissues. That would hopefully not be entertaining to you. So that's the basic plan. I just need to get from chapter whatever I'm up to, 45, to chapter 51, so 6 chapters. That's all I need to do. There are some additional things that I would like to do if I can. So this is very much a secondary thing. If I manage to get to that end and get these chapters done, then I have a list of other things which I need to go back and do. So as I've been editing, I've been sort of making a change here or there and then making a note that for this change that I've just made to work, I need to have introduced a certain idea earlier just for consistency purposes. So after I have actually got to the end and done all of the editing and the rewriting that I know needs to be done, then I can go back to the beginning and make those changes that I have written down as needing to be made. Now there's quite a big list. There is 27, I can't count. Who needs to know how to count? Yes, I have 27 things that I need to go back and do. Some of these may be quite tricky. Some of them may be quite easy, like just, you know, throwing in a vague reference to like the fact that her mother's Irish, or you know, sedating something that she wants, that kind of thing. There is a chapter that I've introduced at the beginning of the book which I need to go and write because it's just in a couple of bullet points at the moment, but that is at the end after I have got these chapters done. So that is the plan. So what I think I'm going to do is try to remain calm whilst editing. We'll see how that goes. It hasn't worked so far, but if I find myself getting a little bit too upset, if I'm like on the second tissue, then it's time to stop. Bring myself down a little bit, you know, maybe vlog about how I'm feeling and stop. This does mean that it may get really drawn out. It may take me the whole month to reach the end. These additional edits that I need to make afterwards may not come until like Christmas. But I think this is how I'm going to get through this close to the bone part of this story. So that's my plan. I'm going to need so much luck, but I will definitely let you know how I'm going. This may be completely abandoned. This may result in like one tearful blog and then a lot of cake. But the event from my life that has been incorporated into this fictional story did happen quite some time ago now, and it's not as fresh as it was when I actually drafted this. So I'm hoping that I can persevere a little bit better now than I could originally. I guess we'll see how I go. That's what I'm doing for Nano. Let me know what you're doing down in the comments, if you're taking part, if you're sitting it out this year for your mental health. It's all good. I just want to know so I can cheer you on. If you enjoyed this video, do remember to give it a like. If you're new around here, maybe consider hitting subscribe and ringing that bell so you can stay up to date, and I'll see you next time. Bye.